Are you ready for a nice, fun, surely relaxing session today with zero stress?
There's lies in your word.
Surely not.
Okay. If you say so.
Anywho's, let me get some music on and. A giant hand hits the floor with one final spasm as your bayonet, covered now in rot and pus, is removed from the monstrosity. You still feel the frost on your body from Wolfram's flash freeze, and a sickness deep within you. Oswald carefully makes his way down the nearby ledge, pushing himself up against your leg. Heavy breathing emanates from your party as you all catch your breath. 4 of you lost consciousness at some point during this brawl. Juno, adrenaline is starting to wear off from your body. Where is your mind at right now?
I know Oswald went down, so first order of business is always him. But just trying to make sure everything is all settled and nothing won't ambush us is probably my first instinct. Because I'm not really a person to patch everyone up, so just to secure the area for sure.
Can you give me a fortitude save as you are sort of start looking around? you feel yourself retch, but the sickness is still taking hold. You take an eye on your surroundings, and at least for now, there's nothing else. What is everybody else doing?
I would be offering healing to any of those who would like it. It was a tough battle for all of us. We definitely should get our strength up before we continue any further. And he is saying this as he is starting to even patch himself up like a little bit. And I will just assurance myself. There we go.
Assurance yourself now.
Yeah.
Cool. 12 healing. That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
That's
Once the fighting dies down and we realize that we're in the clear again, Lucille is going over to the nearest wall and vomiting out all of the sickness pus that big hand did.
just to sort of see how long this takes. Give me like 3 fortitude saves.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa.
cool. You get it in 1.
Oh, huge.
I would have loved
Number
that
one
last
peaker.
session.
Your 2-finger technique.
Oh.
You managed to, step to the side and take care of it. Your stomach now feeling a bit better, especially maybe after cleaning your armor just an ounce as well.
Yeah. And after that, I'm going to also treat my own wounds.
16.
Oh, good.
Look at all those
shit.
dice. What
Oh,
the?
28.
Good lord.
Damn.
That was very
48.
unnecessary. I was only missing 3 HP.
Yeah.
Crazy crit success. Well, you expertly stitching up your couple wounds from that battle. What Wolfram, are you doing anything during these 10 minutes?
Mechanically, yeah, I'm gonna refocus. It's honestly, I feel like Wolfram's kind of I had to reread the like vibe charts that we keep every week to remember where my mindset, my like headspace is at, and
That's what they're for.
I think like at this point he just like those shows where it's like shit's hitting the fan, like your team's all going down and you're just standing there watching, like kind of in shock,
Mm-hmm.
and you're just like like watching shit happen but not really thinking, not really processing. I think that's kind of where he's at. He's just kind of he's physically there, but he's not mentally there. Kind of watching everybody pick themselves up and not knowing what to do.
Mm. This was probably the closest run-in with actual death that your party has had since your first day in the Hollow. Since the Badgers. So that's very understandable. Juno, as you realize that there's no present threats on the way, are you taking a breather? What are you up to?
I'm gonna grab Oswald. We're both just gonna try to throw up the sickness. We're gonna join him on the side of the wall. with my hand over him. It's like, all right, buddy. On 3.
Oh, don't coach your dog through this.
Oh,
Holy shit, it worked.
with the power of your companion by your side, both of you managed to finally recover. Also, imagine taking the time while you take the rest of the 10 minutes to rest up, wiping each other off, because you especially caught like kind of the brunt of that.
Oh yeah, sopping wet cat.
Sopping, yeah.
Sopping wet Juno.
Oh, not the picture again.
It keeps coming up. Cool. Next 10 minutes. What are y'all up to?
I mean, if no one is saying they need healing, I will be taking a breather, but if someone asks that they need healing, I will do that.
Bro, no longer selfless.
I don't remember where I got hit, but
Everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, because I don't know if I had like wounds in a specific place, but I was gonna just ask like, oh, I got kind of roughed up in that one. Mind lending a hand?
Sure. 21 healed.
Oh shit! Yippee! Ugh.
And then after doing that, Slate will sit down and take a breather and also exposit something that I read in the journal.
That feels way better.
I think everyone here should be taking a breather as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess as we're all sitting down then,
As like Lucille like hops back up to grab her arm from where it fell.
Good thinking.
I mean, I don't gotta take a breather.
Lilith responded to some of the queries we put in the journal, both us and the other group.
Oh, what did she say?
No one on the surface has seen anyone matching Scarf's description, and Lilith doubts that he could have made it all the way to the surface and survived, so he is most likely still somewhere down here, probably on a higher floor of this living castle, but we will probably see him again. Additionally, she mentioned to the other group that there's a historian who will be looking into the paintings that featured the bluebirds that we also were curious about, and in roughly 2 days' time, they will be getting a response, so we may want to be paying attention to the book in case we encounter that as well. might give us more insight on what to expect down here if there were paintings depicting things like that in these halls already.
Hmm. I mean, with all these time changes, who knows how long 2 days actually is?
I imagine that when Slate was getting that information, he walked up to Wolfram, who's holding has the book on him at his waist, and like just grabbed it from him.
Yeah.
Started going through it.
You saw it shake when it updated.
There's a little like text notification.
Yeah.
It's got a little like one of those old school, one of those mailboxes that has a little flag that goes up.
Yeah.
Little red, like, what do you call it? Bookmark. Little bookmark that pokes out of the middle of it.
I mean, technically in
One
universe,
unread message.
in universe, this happened within the last like 2 minutes because during the fight the thing wasn't there, but after the fight now it's here. But yeah,
Closing the book
Right.
after reading it, read 2:05 p.m.
yeah.
I just had a weird thought. Like, is technically time is jumping all over here in like a hollow, right?
Mhm.
So does that mean that like technically we're like jumping, like we're like moving slower in time and then jump ahead?
Who knows?
Possibly. We still haven't fully figured out how the time dilation stuff down here is
There hasn't
functioning.
really been a good indication to the effects except for just the sky and daylight.
Mm.
And it's especially harder since we're in the cave to really
Yeah.
tell, but who knows? Who knows what's going on out there?
Also, if any of you guys want to actually like see the wording that she used, it is like from the messages from Lilith page in the book.
Let me see.
Yeah, if any like summarized it enough, but yeah, like Slate would definitely like show the book if people like want to see a more specific thing. But
Juno can't read.
I'm almost positive her isn't up here.
Or not
and
that
also,
well.
yeah, I saw that. I didn't want to comment on the typo, but it's fine.
Huh?
It's all
I'm almost
good.
positive her isn't up here, meaning he isn't up here. I assumed.
Yeah. I fucked up.
It's fine. It's whatever.
Ooh.
Okay,
Sorry,
Lilith
it's the
was in a
autocorrect.
hurry.
You know, Lilith had 2 messages to send and had to send them in the span of a minute.
True.
Her pen just like dropped a little spot of ink.
How do these boxes work anyway?
Cool. Wolfram? I'm assuming you're taking a breather?
Yeah.
Sure, before we
Yep.
get done here.
with-
I guess
With
there
the
was...
last,
I was going to say, there would be another 10 minutes since Slate treated wounds and then...
I took a breather.
Took a breather, yeah.
We get to breathe.
If there's anything you would like to do with the last 10 minutes, Lucille?
I guess I am a little curious then. If I were to like go up here, does this hallway extend anywhere at all? Or like this one?
Yeah. This one continues to extend, and this one up here continues to extend. The way that you guys were navigating towards was down here and then straight to the south.
Yeah. I was just wondering because they all intersect in weird haphazard ways, like it's unfinished.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if these were just like legitimate hallways as well in their own right.
Yep.
Or if they were just like building blocks.
Yeah,
Yes?
as you... I was going to say, as you sort of spend time to gather more information on your surroundings while everybody is resting, you see that both the northern hall and the eastern hall continue on for quite a ways before hitting some kind of either dead end or turn. It's hard to tell from this far away. With a couple other anomalies sort of spread through the hall. These anomalies seem to be getting more and more common as you guys continue on. You know, having now spent a couple days down in the halls, your party is more than familiar with the layouts. And Wolfram has been, for the most part, better able to navigate towards your new goal, which is sort of straight down. You think that with the increase of like these sort of errors and anomalies, that you may be getting closer to what Wolfram theorized before was a core of some sort.
Sometimes I forget this entire place is just one big monster. Ugh. Why would it even exist?
Hopefully we could figure that out.
Perhaps there will be more answers the closer we get to the center of it, or perhaps there's someone who knows its history that's still in here. Unlikely, but possible.
But suppose we do extinguish this heart. What will happen to the caverns or the hallways?
I mean, I doubt it would just instantly go away. I assumed the halls and other areas may slowly deteriorate over time, as with how most living creatures would be if you slayed them. So I don't think we'd be in any immediate concern once it happens, but
Hopefully.
we probably don't want to stay in here too long after we do that.
That's a big if we can slay it.
Yeah. It hasn't...
Or whether it'll be worth to.
The castle itself, these halls, haven't necessarily been hostile to us. We've encountered things that have been, but I'm willing to let this creature continue to exist if, like, it itself does not pose us any issues.
I agree.
Doesn't this thing eat people?
Does it?
I mean, we haven't seen a mouth for the
Is
creature.
that what happened to Sky?
Sky was consumed by whatever shadowy things exist in these halls.
Who's to say
Certainly
that
was
that wasn't
connected.
the halls themselves?
Could be. There's still a lot we don't know about this place.
And how can you not even just physically be unable to leave? Makes no sense.
Magic can do powerful things. If a location can be sentient, then who knows what sort of magics are at work here.
As you all ponder the sort of nature of this place, let's get into our first Fates die roll of the day. Blech, talking
Hooray.
hard.
Oh wait, yeah, that reminded me.
What's up?
What did we get for winning?
Sure.
Oh, I see. That's a surprise tool we can use for later.
Oh?
Yeah, we were told we would know what we got for winning, but
Okay. Well, I guess we'll get there when we get there.
I
You think it's level 4?
so true. Wolfram, do you spend any time to investigate the hands after you sort of mentally recover and join the conversation again?
How long are we here for? Are we leaving after those 20 minutes?
It was like 30 minutes because
Was 30.
yeah, 2 treat wounds and a refocus from me, so that would be mine would be the longest.
I mean, I do wonder, like, where they come from.
yeah.
Whose hands are these?
Give me a clues, please.
And why did they group together? Clues, please.
As you examine the giant hand, you recognize it from your studies. Giant crawling hands are used as they're an undead sort of the same way that like a guard may use dogs to like chase down and hunt somebody based on like smell. These giant and small hands do the same thing, except with life sense rather than smell. They take a drop of blood from somebody who has it, and then chase after the sort of, not exactly smell, the feeling of that person, whoever's blood it was. So
Their aura.
your immediate question upon recognizing them and remembering this fact would be, why were they pursuing you?
Things to ponder.
Cool. And with that, let us hop to the Fates die. You guys have done 2 encounters so far on this adventuring day. Let's see what you get next.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I
Hey,
wanted
not
another
another one.
extreme.
Oh my God.
I like the
Well,
ones.
we can't get another extreme because we haven't rested yet.
Finally,
Yes, that is real.
or is it?
We haven't been proven otherwise, and my
Is that
data.
the bonus that we got? Is that now we can get to?
Wow.
Cool
You
new
really
bonus.
shouldn't have.
Yes.
Oh, I have your guys' tokens hidden.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yo, they have Rat Boy over there?
Yeah. Goodbye, Azalfoff.
Who drew the Amogus?
Probably. I mean, it could have been like 5 different people who could have done it, knowing the.
This does look like a Derek shaped
It does look like a Derek shaped.
Nuh-uh, nuh-uh.
Not the Derek shaped Amogus. Alright, there's your party, and you guys can gather yourselves together in marching order.
Marching order.
Oh,
Which
I also.
direction?
Marching bot the top?
Let's say bottom to top, yeah. Cool.
Also, I just noticed that he has it on. How? I don't know if I need to roll for that. How does wounded get removed?
Wounded gets removed when you're somebody
You treat
successfully treats wounds on you, or you're at max health and take 10 minutes doing like resting.
Oh, okay. Oh, Oswald is not at max health. That's why.
Cool. 5. You guys take some more time through these winding hallways. You see signs of danger as you walk. Claws on doors. Perhaps a wall of the cleaner sludge in the distance. But nothing that you can't navigate around, especially with the halls aren't getting more expansive in the sense that they're wider or taller or anything like that, but there are instances of them being like close together and sort of like overlapping on another, so that makes them wider, or like crossing in weird ways that gives you a little bit more room to sort of maneuver around these problems. And so your next hour goes fairly uneventfully. You guys like to keep on going?
I still can.
Cool.
Yeah.
In which case, let me take us another roll of the die. A 2.
Ooh.
One away from one.
So, Juno,
Hi.
keep an eye out for hands.
Ugh. You're after those?
But I think they were following us specifically.
Hmm. Oh, interesting. Well, at least we know how they kind of sound like, I guess.
I kind of forgot. What do they sound like?
They're like little tappies.
That was
They're
really
like-
good. That actually picked up.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
really?
pretty good.
That was great.
Cool.
Hmm. Oh, and sorry about the cold.
It's already cold enough in here, but it's fine. I could shrug it off. I mean, as long as you killed him, right?
Well, that's what I thought. I thought you'd be cool with that, considering.
Oh, I get it.
Uh,
Cool.
yeah.
Don't beat yourself up too much about it, kid.
Thanks.
As you are hearing this conversation behind you, Lucille, as you take point with Oswald next to you, you notice Oswald look over towards the wall to your guys' left a couple times, sort of pointing, and then you start to hear it, and the rest of the party starts to hear it. They sound like large footsteps coming from somewhere on the other side of the wall. Wait, can you guys see through that left wall?
I mean, we don't. It's just a blank gray area. We don't. See
I
anything
think there's
inside.
something in the wall, guys.
That's so strange. Is this
Yeah.
does that wall not exist? Yeah, that wall just doesn't exist. Hold
Oh.
on, let me
I mean, we
make
can-
some fixes real quick.
Yeah.
Why'd you put
Not
the
that it
wall
matters.
on there?
Not that it matters that much, but I would like it
Yeah.
to be there.
Like we can't see any enemies in there. Like,
Not that it matters that much, because they're coming from the other wall.
Yeah.
You can also, if you're really worried about it, now reset
I
our
can
fog of war.
reconcept. Yeah. That was
Yeah. Oh
Wow.
yeah.
Well,
Goodbye, knowledge.
Oh,
Oh,
goodbye.
Oops, no more. Guys, I think we're safe. It's an empty hallway.
yeah.
Oh.
You guys hear the clatter of footsteps somewhere on the other side of the wall. Now, as you guys move towards the south, it is on the wall to the east. Just large, sort of clattering footsteps somewhere on the other side. And you guys may move as you please.
Well,
We take one
first thought is
step.
definitely this and this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the
We
doors
could just,
that
we
are
could
over
just
there.
skip them.
So I take my position here.
As you guys sort of warily watch the doors, you hear clank, clank, clank on the other side. No, nothing is bursting out of the doors towards you.
Do the clanks sound like anything else we've encountered in here?
Hey,
I'm
clues,
thinking like
please.
the skeletal champion.
Clues, please.
What is that?
Never mind.
Sorry, I'd already pushed the button and then you asked. Yeah, sorry.
You putting your ear maybe like closer to the door or whatever and listening in, it sounds like heavy metal armor wrapping against something hard.
Ooh.
Which could be the skeletal champion.
Maybe like animated armor or something.
Whatever it is, you certainly know it's bigger than some of the things you've seen so far.
Which means it can't fit through the door.
Well, who knows? Depends on how big it is.
We'll open it then.
It could duck.
As I approach this door, does it sound like it's getting louder or quieter?
As you approach that door, you hear a kerthunk, like sort of just on the other side, as whatever it is on the other side continues to move. It is around this point that Juno, looking at this situation from a little bit farther back, you notice something farther down the hall while the rest of the party is focused on what is to their side. You see at the end of the hall a familiar presence appear as ooze starts to gather from the walls and the floor, creating a large wall in front of you.
Shit, it's the cleaners again.
And they
Well-
start to make their way.
Only one way forward, then.
Gotta get some cover somewhere.
Yeah.
How far back would we have to backtrack to the nearest break in the wall?
You guys
Or corner or something.
You guys have been traveling this particular hall for a decent amount of time.
Good lord, it's the back rooms.
Alright. Two doors or one door? Two
Oh.
dours it is.
As decided.
Okay.
In pause.
Just to get things situated here.
I just want to take a peek. I'm just taking a peek.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mhm.
As you take a peek on the other side of that door, Wolfram, you hear those metal, that sort of metal armor sound stop, and just completely.
Let's shut the door.
As you shut the door once more, you hear footsteps now approaching that door.
Let me back up.
Alright. Then we're going to... You learn it over there. We're going through this door now.
Mm-hmm.
The way.
You guys are ready. I'm going to open the door.
Oh, hey.
And with that, hearing the
right
door
here.
open behind them, the one that is within view turns towards you. This hulking skeletal minotaur with heavy metal plate on it, holding a large polearm in its hands. let us roll for initiative.
Yippee.
Let me.
That
That guy's straight out of the vaults, bro.
I remember this
Remember,
character.
Remember, guys,
remember
plus
him.
1 from scouting.
Hooray.
Sheesh.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh. Okay.
We're on both sides of the
Well, guys,
die today.
I must have yeah. I must be still reeling from our last combat. A little scared to act.
God damn it. I wish I wasn't first.
I mean,
You could always
yeah,
delay.
you can delay.
I'll probably delay, yeah.
Like, I am perfectly fine with being first out of our group if needed.
Yeah, because I think if it's like lured by sound.
Let's go.
Ooh, only one mystified. Unfortunate.
It did it again! I'm going to do it for real this time!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. Surely if I mystify it now, you guys will forget.
Yeah. I didn't see
Forget-
anything. I was all
Forget
dead.
what?
Large undead.
Exactly.
Large undead.
Oh.
I actually didn't see it, so.
I didn't either. I wasn't looking.
This is a bit.
The knowers.
Yeah.
It's also not like we could do anything about it though. Like, it doesn't change anything.
Alrighty. We start this encounter with Juno. What would you like to do?
I will delay my action till probably after Lucille.
Cool. Just let me know when you want to come back in. Slate.
Hello.
Is moving through Lucille an option?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I wasn't sure with her being in the doorway essentially, but Slate will just kind of look towards Lucille first before going in, just kind of gesturing like, should I go in or do you want to go in first?
Your choice.
Okay. Game's currently paused.
Might be.
5, 10, 15.
You're crazy if you do that.
Why?
That's all I'll say.
Okay.
Oh.
Got it. That's what I was trying to determine, is if it above or below us.
Hey, you can spend another action to run out.
I could.
Run out? We have to escape.
Yeah,
the
why
sun.
would what do you mean?
I'm just looking at this like Slate gets downed right now.
Possibly, but that's that's a risk you take in this game.
Instead of just delaying for Lucille.
I mean, Lucille gets to go after.
Yeah,
anyway,
Lucille
so-
goes next. Like it's not, I'm
we
not
don't.
worried.
Yeah, you giggle over there, miss, but we don't know where those are. And
Smiles.
Oh, you
Oh,
could-
wait, do you
could've
guys
given
know?
me runic weapon.
oh my god, you're metagaming. Oh
No,
my God.
Slate literally would put other people's lives before his own. He is going to run in and do this. That's, like,
Okay, you run in. What are you doing?
Divine Lance at the left one.
Cool. Roll me that attack.
22.
Ooh, hit.
Okay.
Nice.
9 damage.
This lance of light pierces the armor of the beast, and it recoils.
That's all.
Cool. Lucille, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Yep. I'm gonna go step right here. In front of Slate. And I'm going to lunge attack the barely injured one. Why not?
Cool.
Oh my god.
Sheesh.
Reaching far out in front of you with this, with your Guisarm, you do manage to find purchase. Roll me damage.
Good roll.
Nice.
You feel a familiar sort of backfiring as your grease arm scrapes against the giant. You know that it is somewhat resistant to your damage.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Maybe I should have stepped one closer so I could have gone for a trip. Nah, it's fine. Well, I'm gonna go for my last action. I'll just go ahead for another strike. And a miss.
And a miss.
I'm ready to take my turn, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go first in case you're gonna put Oswald in there?
I will. Or not inside, but
Okay, as long as it, yeah, because, okay.
alright. Command animal. For Oswald to go over to the door and open it.
Oh.
Who taught him that?
He saw you do it.
That's a smart dog. Cool.
And then I'm gonna go here. Or do I have line of sight when I'm here on this one?
Yeah, I would
Or
say
that-
you do. From this angle, I'd probably say they have lesser cover, but
Okay, I'll move one up actually then, as long as I can see it. And I will hunt prey. That's my turn.
cool. That being said, let's go to the ooze.
Hey.
The ooze. Next is the right giant. As you see it put its glaive like down in front of it, or like off to the side, and point its horns towards you, Lucille, as it charges forward towards you.
Yep,
Then-
you know what time it is.
Yeah, do it.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that is
Reaction.
not only going to hit, that is going to crit.
Does that interrupt?
No.
Oh, damn.
Only if it was a manipulate action.
Only if
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Whew, big
Holy
damage.
shit.
Big damage. As even though you know these things are resistant, you find a couple bones and you manage to sort of strike like right at its abdomen, and you feel a couple of the ribs shatter. And as it screams out this sort of harrowing scream, it is going to make a horn strike at you. Wait, hold on. Let me see if this is a different. Oh, no. Okay. Does 25.
that certainly hits.
Cool. In which case, I will roll damage, and this will have. Oh, here it is.
Ouch.
14 damage as one of its horns manages to sort of pierce through part of your plate mail, and you feel it sort of. Actually, you still have stamina. You narrowly are able to have it sort of glance off of your plate mail, but you are afraid that any more of that and you will start hurting. It is then going to take. Oh, it It is then going to automatically do this. Hold on.
Oh, is it gonna?
What is your will DC?
Oh,
My will DC is 19.
critical success.
Oh.
It's suddenly charging you and doing this sends a fear through your body as you are now frightened 2.
How about frightened
Frightened.
1?
Ooh.
Yeah.
What is this? What does this look like, sort of, as Lucille staves off this fear?
I imagine seeing such a ginormous creature go from just braced to moving in front of my face, like jump scares Lucille just for a moment, but on reaction, she swings in to crit the monster, which gives her some sort of reprieve. Seeing that her blow sunk deep lessens the fear a little.
They can be killed.
They
Cool.
can't lead, but
I'm just imagining the sudden charge looking like a foxy jump scare.
Cool. It is then going to take its last action to.
Has another action?
It
Dang.
does. The demoralize was part of that. So
Wow.
else.
putting the glaive non action. Good to know.
Is then going to make a normal glaive swipe at you.
They put it slave down though.
Not down.
Oh,
Down,
okay.
down.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant set it down. I was like,
No,
okay.
no.
He reared its head.
Yeah, it was just pointing its head forward rather than, the spear.
Got it.
Alright, just trying to make sure that I have the right map for this.
That misses.
And it whiffs.
That would have hit if I was frightened too.
Alright. Next thing's next. The other one, seeing that Lucille is locking pole arms with the other, is going to go to here and is going to do the same thing towards Slate as it sort of comes up around Slate and then rears its, bucks its head up towards Slate. Here is the strike.
That's going to hit.
Cool. Here is the damage on that.
Ooh.
19 damage.
All of my stamina, a little of my health.
The horns did 19?
Even with
Wow.
trying your best to, get away from this swing, you still feel it dig into you as you exhaust your stamina. Let me roll that intimidation. It's an 18, but your will DC.
No, I have 21 for my will DC.
Sheesh. All right, never mind. You're chilling. You are now immune to its intimidation.
Ooh, good to know.
It's like a minute or something like that. It's practically for the rest of the combat.
Yeah, not really gonna matter.
That just worked
Slate.
like normal demoralize.
Yeah.
Slate doing exactly what he planned, which was running in here and be like, I will care about other people more. It's just like, I am not afraid of you. I am standing my ground.
Then
What I
as
expected.
it rears its head, sort of coming to where it is, it turns its head around the corner and sees Juno just in the doorway and is going to stab its glaive into the door. You will have lesser cover since it's through through the doorway, like through the diagonal here. But I'm still going to make this swing at you. 11. Lamau! Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Nice try.
It sort of stabs the glaive through, and you're able to like, whoa, before it stabs
Like-
into you. Hey, buddy. Wolfram.
It's like The Shining.
Yeah.
Hey, I've line of sight of this guy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cover. And cover adds a bonus to his armor class when I roll to hit it. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. I would like to not do that, but instead spend 3 actions
my gosh.
on a magic
Oh,
missile. Sorry, sorry. Force
Force
barrage.
barrage.
Whee!
Cool. 3 whole actions on it. Roll me that damage.
3d4. Is that it? Damn, that's weak. +1.
3d4 plus 3. Guaranteed hit. Pretty strong.
+3. There we go. Is that right? Did I do that right?
You're using 3 actions.
2. Oh god, how do I... This is miserable. Hold on.
Okay.
What if I just do this 3 times? There we go.
That
Yeah,
works
and
for
then
me.
just combine it for stuff.
There you go.
10 damage.
10.
10 whole damage.
Yeah, baby.
As
One spot.
these.
But it's force damage.
Mhm.
True.
I imagine like when Juno ducks or whatever from this guy putting his glaive through the doorway, he sends it through.
She looks back and just gives Wolfram a thumbs up.
Cool. A sizable amount of damage to this thing, as these, you described them before as like, they look like little heat waves.
Yeah, and in this case, it's like a I don't know, like a spiral or something, like a little heat, little spirally blast of heat. Yeah.
Yeah, as these buffet this giant, they certainly recoil. Slate. Top of the round. What are you up to?
Man. Not doing the best, but only 1 HP down. Yeah, I guess I will attempt to Vitality Lash the lower one.
Okay.
Which one is the lower one?
I mean, the lower on the
Oh.
map.
Yeah, go
Lower
for
in
it.
terms of, I assume, health as well. But
Yeah, it looks like it.
the fortitude save from them.
Alrighty. Let's see. It's
Oh,
Oh, there's a fail.
failure. Roll that damage.
Holy.
As
Yeah.
this
geez,
light,
you're crazy.
as this light shines sort of into them and around them, they wail out in pain. However, you do notice that it's not anything more like it's not extra. They aren't
Yeah,
weak
not
to
weak
it.
to it. Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
there's only been like 2 undead creatures that have been weak to vitality that I've encountered. I'm not surprised at this point. And I guess I don't think it's gonna help too much, but every +1 matters. I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Smart. Lucille, what would you like to do?
Well, I am much more concerned with the pincer that we're currently in. So, I am going to turn around and attempt to trip the one behind us.
Alrighty.
Where is that? Here it is.
21 will successfully trip them as you manage to sweep their foot and they stumble to the ground with a clatter.
And then I'm going to... Oh, gosh. This is so tough. This is not a good position for Slate to be in. I'm going to go step here then. If Slate's in a bad position, at least having two people in bad positions gives them twice the options.
Boy.
I'm going to step here and then strike the one that's currently knocked prone. Nope.
I don't know. It might have an AC of 14.
Yeah, that is
For sure,
certainly not a hit.
But the important thing is, we're no longer being flanked as long as it's prone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
Juno, what would you like to do?
Big moves, guys. Okay, well, I'm gonna have... Oh shit. I'm gonna have Oswald move here. Right? Oh, hold on. Here.
Yeah.
There you
Like,
go.
like
And then I will have him owl.
Ooh.
And then while I'm focused on that dude, I will hit with my gun. Where's my gun? There it is. Oh, Can I have it? Smile.
I don't doubt that Juno has that thing on her.
Okay.
in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ooh. That is not going to hit.
Oh,
As
yeah.
you see the bullet like go into the armor and you hear ping 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 and then it sort of like falls out. But it does not damage the man.
Well,
Information.
okay. Well, now I'll just go up here.
Okay. Fire move. Oh, and you committed animal.
Yar.
Alright. It is the ooze time.
Hopefully these guys don't move too far. I didn't actually count their swears, but like, surely I've got another turn.
Barely.
You'll have to come up here.
Is it moving through the door? Like, is it spilling through the door at all, or does it seem like it's like stagnant exactly with the hallway?
It spills through a little bit, but not enough to like actually move into those spaces.
Got it.
This makes this like a hazardous terrain or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually. You
I
know
like
what? You're
this
so
thing
right.
down here.
That's a good idea. Here.
Whoa.
Huh?
Huh?
There we go.
Hey. God damn it.
Glad to help.
You shall not pass.
It's fine. That means the monster can't go to this space because it'll get injured by it.
Okay.
Oh,
You stopped the flanking possibility, kind of. You stopped on yourself.
Slate.
Huh?
Best of luck to you. If it decides to hit you, you may go down.
I have shield. I can do shield block with this if I need to.
True.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Hell yeah.
This is the one to the north, right? Yeah. The one to the north takes a step to the side, and then in a big sweeping swing, Interesting. It makes a swing at both Lucille and Slate.
Oh.
Lucille, for the sake of this, you are being flanked right now.
Even with the other guy knocked down?
Huh?
He's prone.
He can still attack though. Yeah, he is still able to attack. It's not like he drops his weapon or anything. So.
Oh, okay. I thought, okay. I thought, when you're off guard, you don't consider as flanking.
-2 penalty attack rolls. Only actions are that.
That was for Zorno. It's really melee weapons.
I didn't know about that one.
Can't be under effects that
That's fine.
prevent you from attacking both enemies within reach. Yeah. Yep. In which case, this is the strike against Lucille.
That doesn't crit, even with off guard.
And this is the strike against Slate.
That would have crit if I didn't have shield up.
Every
mattered.
+1 matters,
Yep.
gamers.
Let's fucking go.
That would crit if I was
Actually,
frightened one.
God, 19, yeah.
Yeah, both of us have something that we did to make this so it didn't crit us. Bravery and shield. Let's go.
Cool. So this is damage against Lucille. And this is damage against Slate.
Dang, the DPS has got to put some work in right now, dude. Slacking off.
Oh, my bad.
Do you shield block that, or are you?
No, I would like to have shield up in case the other one attacks me.
Okay.
Slate, knowing that the other one could stand up and possibly do the same thing to me and Lucille is something I want to keep in case.
And like clockwork, the other one stands up.
Well, you know what that means. I don't know what that means.
6 on the tie.
Manages to deflect your swing as it stands.
Does that apply before he takes the action? Meaning, is he still
it does
prone?
Yeah.
actually. In which case, this does actually hit. You are correct.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, 20-ish. 28.
Roll damage.
Good to know.
As he almost staves off your swing. But you still manage to catch a couple bones on the way out. Now that he is standing, he is also going to make a very broad swing between the two of you. Here is the roll for Lucille.
That's
Here is the roll for Slate.
That also hits.
Here is the damage for Lucille. Here is the damage for Slate.
I
you.
have 11, and if I shield block, I get it up to 16. So regardless, I go down.
Oh, that's so sad. Dude, these rolls are crazy.
Yeah, I was hoping for a lower roll because I was like, I know I can survive one, but at least I know the shield block on the previous one wouldn't have mattered.
And with that, Slate goes down. You are currently dying 1.
Yippee!
Not good.
And with that, you're to Wolfram.
That's not good. Bet I can't see this guy. Alright. Let's stride once to get out of the hallway. Hey, do I need to do something about Slade, or... When's the last time he's been battle medicined?
I didn't battle medicine him.
You didn't?
No,
Nope.
you did healing potion.
I only battle
You-
medicine you.
Okay, cool. I meant like with the last fight or whatever, because it's like 24 hours, right?
I also
Okay.
the group also knows I have healing potions on my body.
Well, yeah, but
I have 7 of them.
Oh yeah, we should have
Battle
given
medicine
one to me
free. Healing
before. Oh, that's fine.
potion.
Healing potion also free because I make 6 of them a day.
Well, it's a 1 action to get over there, and 2 actions to get over there, and 1 action to get not free.
Mm.
Let's do the thing that I forgot to do. Thanks. Thank you.
Psyche.
Sight. Let me unleash my sight.
I love that class.
And this time it's cold. Let me blast the badly injured guy on the bottom. Please roll a fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
Oh,
Womp.
At least
take
Wow.
half of that.
God damn.
That is a crazy high roll.
Holy shit.
Wait, it's not even.
Yeah, 24 is max there. It's like that's pretty high.
That's just an average roll. That's crazy.
You notice as not only it succeeds in this save, and as the ice starts to cover it, this deep frost starts to cover it, it sort of shakes its body and yells out. You also notice that this frost does less to it.
ugh. Come on,
It's
man.
resistant to ice.
Okay. Yay.
Slade
it's-
is not you yet. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I should be here
Go
yet.
Above the bottom.
I go after. Yeah. Well, no, I died to the second one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Never mind, okay.
you go before the
Yeah.
Oops.
Maybe we have to go back,
up
yeah.
through the turn order. Lucille, what do you like to do?
Dang, it's still not near death. I am going to... First, I'm going to take a moment to calm down a bit and steal my resolve. Then I'm going to release a hand from my Guisarm and battle medicine slate for 15.
Oh my god, a crit success!
Another crit.
Jesus Christ. 15 health is some good healing. As a slate, you lose dying. You go to wounded 1. So your eyes flash open once more.
Oh my gosh, this is such a bad position for that slate's in.
It's so true.
Oh my gosh, next time you could just whatever. What do I even do for my last action?
Regrip.
You have a
No.
gauntlet. Smiles.
Yeah, punch.
Bang.
You can lunge punch.
Fine. You know what? Fine. No. Oh my gosh, this is hard. This is hard because we're both in range, and if I want to leave range, then you're just gonna get pummeled.
Could you delay here or no?
No.
No, not after she's taken turns,
Hmm.
taking actions.
All right. If you go down again, I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
This is a 30 feet movement. Dang. Never mind. I cannot get out of its range anyway. All right. This is the end of our. Set. This is the end of our. What's it called?
Characters.
I'm going to move over here. Yeah, I'll move here.
Cool. Juno.
Hey.
And once more.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna let Oswald go here and bite. Never mind. He
Dang.
won't.
Rough.
What is her? Fine.
Oswald goes to bite, and with the butt of the glaive, just sort of like pushes Oswald away.
And I will reload and shoot. Is this still flanking?
I will let you know you can't get flanking with a ranged weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Mhm.
Oh, well, that's fine. But for Lucille,
Yeah.
at least. Alright. Anyways. Never mind. Actually,
Oh my god.
You're a point.
No, don't
I
do it.
don't
Don't do
care.
it. Oh my god.
Yo!
Almost a crit.
39.
Almost a crit.
A 39.
No.
Add 10.
No. It's only add 10 if it's on the bottom side, silly. That is certainly going to be a hit, though. This is listed as piercing. However,
oh.
as you shoot this guy, I'm gonna press the damage button. It's going to say it takes less. However, due to one of the properties on your arquebus, your gun smashes as much as it pierces, taking the higher of bludgeoning or piercing damage, depending on resistances and weaknesses. So as your shot hits this thing, you see it like bounce off like part of the armor and then shoot through and just smash through like one of the shoulder bones. As this thing takes full damage from that attack.
Oh.
Okay, so not
Interesting.
weakness, but at least normal.
I will reload with Bane ammunition this time.
Okay.
On undead. I'm pretty sure I said that last time, but if not.
Dead Bane ammo. That's spicy. Whose turn?
Get out of there.
It is now the Northern Undead's turn. And as it sees Lucille try to step away, it is going to turn its attention over to Lucille instead and make a swing. Does a 30 hit.
That would have crit if I was still off guard.
Let's
Dude.
do it.
You are rolling insane, by the way.
Yeah, okay,
Mm.
nice.
God, is this what it's like to play Abomination Vaults? Dude.
Just, you know, sort of catches you as you start to move by, and you hear the swing coming and are able to use your stamina instead of your, you know, actual body to take that. However, you still end up getting nicked just a little bit. It is then two ideas. I'm going to do one of the actually. After swinging at Lucille, Wolfram, you see this glaive come down towards you
Huh?
at its maximum reach.
Huh?
Huh?
I mean, yeah, large enemy with reach.
God damn!
Say 27 hit. Smiles.
Have you
Yeah, but it will
rolled
not
below
crit.
a 10?
27 with map is fucking impressive.
That is going to hit, but that is not going to crit. Yeah.
Not a
Ooh,
crit.
not
from
a crit.
you.
Ouch.
Take 14.
Thankfully, I got a perk to get armor, dude. What the hell? Kept a general feat. Okay, I'll take 14 damage. No big deal.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
That's nothing.
And then it is going to take its last action to step forward. Whoop, not that far. Not that far. That is not
Oh
a
my
step
god, this
this
guy's
far.
got the long legs.
Long legs.
The daddy long legs. Yeah, it's crazy that he stepped into my. Is that his turn?
Yes, that is its turn.
Crazy he stepped into my melee range.
Slate, it is now your turn.
Yeah. How dumb do I want to be here? Yeah, I think I'll do it.
Oh.
3 action.
Reaction
Oh.
heal, baby.
I knew you would.
It's never gone wrong before.
It heals 2. It heals 3 of us and damages 2.
That is well.
Let's go.
Wolfram is
Go
just
heal the
out of
ooze,
that.
dude.
Well, Wolfram wouldn't get healed anyway. So.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
True and real.
Alright.
No. Oswald can lose wounded.
Well, no, he has to rest for 10 minutes, but
Hey, if he ends the fight full health, you know.
yeah.
Oh, so true.
I mean, when you're a cleric, you might as well. I mean,
Alright.
Ooh.
God, is that all your heal spells? Holy shit!
It sure is all my heal spells.
The top one succeeds,
Of course it
taking
does.
only half, and the bottom one fails.
It's okay. That's
Oh,
the outcome
there
I
it
wanted.
is.
Oh,
Heals.
Heals.
Fuck.
yeah,
That
huge
is-
6 damage. Any hero points?
You can hero point rolls.
Well, hey, it's still damage on the board, Smiles, and healing on the board. You know, that's net quite a bit, Smiles.
Yeah.
I'm not a mathematician.
It's more healing than more healing than Lucille's gonna lose when I take my turn. So
Oh, you did get up off the ground.
No, I couldn't have because I did 3 action heal. That's why I thought it would be stupid.
God,
Yeah.
that was a. Ooh.
Enjoy your nap on the floor again.
Yeah, oh no, I figured, but it's. I thought I'd do more damage, and
Um,
it got this one to near death, but higher damage would have killed it. So.
Don't worry, we got him. He
with
died this
you
turn.
being close to it and still on the ground, it was going to swing its head down towards you with a horns strike.
Bro, is he suplexing you? What the fuck?
No, not
You hit it.
suplexing.
It's like the people's elbow.
Well,
Yeah,
it
that's
would have
the
hit
people's
regardless, so feel proud.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
God.
would have
That
crit
was
The folding
regardless.
chair.
So
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so I'm done.
Bye.
So I think I go to dying 3 after this hit. That means
Yes.
because I have the wounded condition and we'll. Okay.
so
See, the thing is also, if I would have like even at max health, that is all of my health. So like, oh,
can we talk about how this thing is able to? If we consider that to be a nat 20, that is a plus 14.
mm-hmm.
Headed down into you, it gores you. That is like straight through the abdomen, like to the floor, gores you. And as it pulls its head back up, blood coming off of its horn, it is then going to step over your body, stride over your body. Ah!
Oh.
Ah,
Damn.
And into Oswald. No. And it is then going to take a swing with its glaive at Map. At
Let me
Oswald.
get this straight. He grabs. He has his horns on the top of his head. Shoves the top of his body into the bottom of the ground,
Mhm.
into Slate, and then somehow ends up upright on the other side. Motherfucker just did a flip, or like a cartwheel by his horns over Slate, through Slate.
Anyway,
His legs did not touch the ground. That was all horn.
this. I'll say this isn't flanking. Although technically from his corner, but from his center to the other one's center, that's not through the middle of Oswald. So glaive attack.
Hit.
Roll damage. 10.
Ow.
Taking only scratches and bruises, Oswald is able to get slightly away from that hit.
Shakes it off.
Shakes it off. That was that one. And Wolfram, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
Hey, you guys. Hey, okay.
I
Here's what I'm
can
gonna
still
do.
battle medicine him.
Oh yeah.
What's your
Could
question?
do twice.
Yeah, do you wanna?
There's no choice.
There is choice.
Whoa.
You got him? Let's see.
Oh, and
I'm-
mental effects. Ooh.
Yeah. The issue is you'd have to step.
Oh,
get me.
I'm out of range.
Yeah.
So I have to get through
that-
you.
It would be well, you'd have to move one space forward, but that would be your whole turn then is doing soothe and move one.
Right. Which
Yeah.
I could do.
You could also move one
Would-
space to the right as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Also
Like
true.
moving is
If Lucille's got him. I mean, what's he? Dying too?
dying 3.
Dying 3, because he went down to
Oh.
a crit.
Oh, buddy.
While I was already wounded. Yep.
Oh, buddy. Yeah.
To be fair, me
Uh.
standing up wouldn't have changed anything about that at least, so that's why I'm like, I don't regret my decision. I'm sorry I don't have 24 AC. Or 25 AC, I guess.
Crits happen.
Yeah. Slate's gone down to a crit every other session.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Honestly, do I think Lucille's able to do it? Does he think Lucille's able to do it? No, he does not trust Lucille. Okay, I'll do it. I'll take care of it. This would already be here. Let's move.
I would say also, now that I'm thinking about it, this hazardous square is gone as well, since the ooze has passed it.
I like being near Juno. I'm okay with it.
I saw the timeline where they have reactive strike and
Yeah,
got so worried.
I don't, but let's cast
Well-
that. Okay.
I mean, if they do, this has the manipulate trait anyway, so.
Please take your 5 healing, sir.
Oh.
Oh, low
Ew.
roll.
1 on the die.
That's so unfortunate.
And there's a scroll. Okay, that's my turn.
Scroll.
I lose the dying condition from that, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
No more dying. Up,
Please
wounded two.
get out.
Well, hopefully.
You say that, but then I feel like you're just gonna 3-action heal again.
I can't. I'm out of heal.
Literally can't.
Oh, true,
I
true,
physically-
true.
Lucille, it is
Lord.
your turn.
You gotta push past your limits, man. Hit that 5th heal.
Slate, pack up and move. As I go to trip the person in front of me.
Don't worry, guys. I'll cast
Thank you.
share life on my next turn.
What?
Whoa.
Sharing
Huh?
what life? Oh,
What are you
jeez.
doing?
Oh, man.
Holy
Yo.
shit. Hero point?
I don't know if I should hero point because I
Use 'em or
want to
lose 'em,
save
I
my
mean.
hero point for if anyone's go down.
Fair.
Nah, you don't need it.
That was the other thing. I was going to hero point on my turn if I didn't get healed.
Oh my god.
No, just to be back at fully, like not fully.
Yeah,
but,
isn't it
like,
blow
not-
all your healer points to
Fair enough.
I only have one. So.
to stabilize but not come up?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't hit, so that doesn't crit either, right? No, it doesn't.
Huh?
Like crit fail.
Oh.
No. That doesn't crit fail.
All right. Well, Then I'm going to battle medicine myself now.
Normal success. Oh, just barely a normal success.
Ugh.
8 healing.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Just with my last resolve point.
Oh shit.
Juno, your turn
Hi.
again.
I will step here. And shoot this guy.
Hit.
Hooray!
The damage, 14 damage. Pew!
Okay.
Come on.
And I will command Oswald to bite the lower one.
The GM just fudged some dice. Did you guys hear it?
That was me correcting the bludgeoning damage. Piercing
Yeah, it-
bludgeoning.
That's crazy. I'm just kidding.
Gonna buy the lower one? You would have flanking on the top
Yeah.
one, Smiles.
Oh, okay, I'll do the
With
top
Wolfram,
one.
yeah. Wolfram got those fisticuffs out.
Oh, so true. Here, watch this. Never mind. Don't watch that. Don't look at it.
Yo, but with off guard, kind of crazy.
What
It's
are
almost
these?
Oh, yeah,
rolls?
with off guard, with
With
off
off
guard.
guard.
Yo, what about Oswald's hero point? I'm kidding.
You know what, with off guard, that isn't a critical fail, Smiles.
Woo!
Every +2 matters.
And then I'll hold on, wait. Let me read what this does actually. Okay, yeah. For everyone else.
Or
Or is it just me?
Start of your next turn, each time you hit a creature, then high
okay.
reach. You strike.
What if you retroactively did that?
Yeah, what if you did it before you
Oh.
shot your weapon?
Oh, so true.
No.
Yeah, it's okay.
I could do a coin flip for it. If that's what you want.
Sure, gamble.
Heads or tails, one or two.
Heads.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. No, not retroactively. No.
The dice really aren't in our favor
Yeah,
today.
guys, I don't think we're supposed to win today.
Trying to make
If
new
we can
characters, trying to
just-
make new characters.
If we can just survive this next flurry of blows, I think we'll be fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're monks now?
The monk out here. Fucking, what's his name?
Soba.
Boba, like the noodle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Damn, it's only Wednesday.
Yeah, I've watched
Captain.
Team Heart. I know.
I don't.
I can't wait to be swapped with Ortex.
What are you? Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was move, shot, shoot, and then command animal.
Mhm. I was just
You don't,
wondering
you
if
don't
that
want to go
hyena.
for another jaw strike?
Yeah, I was just wondering if that hyena support benefit.
Oh,
is
you
your
know what?
last action,
Actually,
'cause you know it's not going to do
watch this.
anything.
With map.
With
Watch
map.
Oh, with map?
With map.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yo, Oswald, what's going on, buddy?
He's having a tough day. Not every day can be Oswald Day.
So true. It's not his birthday anymore.
Lies and slander every day's Oswald.
Hey
Day.
guys, it's
Birthday.
ooze time.
The ooze. Oh damn! I forgot to shut the door.
A little spillage going on here right in front of you, Juno, but you're safe. Alrighty. Let's get into things. First things first. Yeah. It is going to take one broad swing towards Wolfram and Lucille.
Oh boy.
They're next to each other.
Pins us against the wall.
This is just him like raking the glaive like against the wall. Hopefully above your heads, right? That one. This would be top to bottom.
Hey.
That's what I usually do. What's that?
Guess what? If I had not had to get freaking Slate up, that would have missed. But that hits now. Because I would have had an AC 20.
Oh. Ooh.
Because I could have boosted it.
Aw.
And this is for Lucille.
What?
Huh?
What?
I mean, I assume the swing doesn't have map. I assume
Go
it's
picked
blood.
up Steam after he
Yeah.
saw blood.
So both those hits happen simultaneously.
Whoa.
Please, please don't put me down. Don't put me down.
You have so much stamina.
Hit on Wolfram.
I'm done.
Oh, goodbye.
Thank you.
Exact.
That was
Slate.
exact.
Oh.
Thank you, Slate.
And you chose to heal
It's
me.
not your fault. It's not your fault. But
Yeah. And this is
Oh, boy.
damage
was.
for Lucille. 26.
That doesn't put me down.
Let's
Ugh,
fucking go.
stop rolling. Stop.
Jeez.
Bad news.
Oh,
A
boy.
third
Do it
attack
again.
at map 10 at Juno.
Huh.
And it whiffs.
Okay. It's the slime. He got confused.
Slate, it is your turn now.
So I've been thinking about the order of operations here because of something I'm still
Also,
worried about.
Wolfram, you go there.
Let me just check something. It's 1d6 plus an item bonus, so that's not helpful. This is 1d8. Okay, cool. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna do this just in case. Order of operations, I'm gonna drink a healing potion.
Okay.
Fucking
Mid-roll.
Okay.
Could have been worse.
I mean,
Walk
I
up
might-
and run away.
get the fuck out.
Yeah, I know.
Shut. Let Slate finish.
because
I think
I
this
was
is like Lucille. That's in character.
I was fearful of them having reactive strike, and that has a manipulate trait, but I get healed before that.
Yes, you get
So
healed.
that's why I was checking to see if it would do that there. It didn't, and I now have healing. I will then stand up. And then is the hallway safe? Like this over here?
Yeah, the slime is going north. Looks pretty safe to you.
Okay.
One action get up. One action
Yeah.
that.
1, 2, 3, 4, and hope for the best.
Yeah, I don't think like we were yelling at you necessarily. It's just, but I do think like Lucille would have said that.
But you are down, Wolfram.
I am down. I need to shut up. Hey, I'm a psychic, so I'm in your little mind.
Alrighty. Both of these guys looking like really beat up. First being already close to Oswald here. It is going to buck its head into Oswald.
Oh, crit.
29,
Not another crit.
24 damage.
Oh. My bye! No!
It is then going to stride to the left, seeing that Slate had got up and walked away.
Yep.
It's going to shove its spear through the door, it being large and so on and so forth. I
Yep.
will let you have lesser cover for this. So plus 1 AC for this.
Guys,
Sorry.
Oswald's at dying 3, by the way, so
What?
Yep.
Oh,
Oswald would be
right.
at dying 3. Was already wounded 1 and went down to a crit.
Oh my
So that's
God.
dying
Yeah.
I guess, Oh,
3. Oh, wait. You had Bane ammunition loaded, right?
I did, yes.
You forgot to cover that. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask, but I assumed you just did it already.
I mean, it was at the one that swung at Wolfram and Lucille,
Is-
not
is
at
this-
this.
yeah.
Yeah, not at this one.
So this one is the one at the north, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the one targeted.
Okay, that one would have 1d4 persistent poison on it.
Ah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, does not have any effect.
Oh.
I have an immunity to poison.
It doesn't have like an
No
internal
organs.
Yeah, it doesn't have organs to be poisoned.
Hmm.
Okay. Back to this happening here. This is with map.
Mm-hmm. That's a crit.
Oh.
That's death.
Yeah, that's
That's
just.
death.
Can I use a hero point to?
You can.
No.
I did let
I-
Ortix.
yeah.
I did let Ortix do it.
No way.
Mhm.
Benevolent.
So you will go down to this and then immediately stabilize. And you are now wounded. Well, yeah. Okay. It's when you remove that. Yeah, so you're now unconscious and wounded 3. But you are, at the very least, alive. But you can put
With
yourself at
0
0
HP
hit
at that
points.
point?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm. Rough. And he swings again.
Nope, that was the last
No.
turn.
Question.
Last action. What's up?
If I delay my turn and Juno goes, does that mean Oswald has to roll the death save immediately?
I would let Oswald roll it at the end of Juno's turn. If that makes sense.
I was gonna heal companion.
Creature. Yeah, separate creature, so let it be at the end of Juno's turn, so Juno can take an action if she wants to. I think that only makes sense.
I am going to delay my action for Juno. Whether or not you actually hit your shots, that's going to be deciding what I do.
I can't really hit anything. Because... 2 action heal.
Oh,
Action, heal
did you-
companion.
Are you reloading?
Yep. Last
Yeah.
action was last
Oh,
turn was
no.
shoot command animal move. Or was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it was move, shoot, command animal.
Move, shoot command animal. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, roll to heal.
Oh, back. Or, wait. Yeah.
Yep, that's the 2 action heal. 28 number of actions. Oh yeah,
Loves
it's
focus
heightened
spells.
1.
Yeah.
Cool. So Oswald is back to full health. And wounded 2 now.
Boy.
I'm gonna need you to be doing the front lining now.
Yeah, that's okay. I will command animal with this last action. Oswald's back. Please, buddy, please. I'm on my knees. Okay.
Oh, is still prone as well.
Oh,
Okay, minus
shit,
2 to the
okay.
roll.
Okay, now he's up.
But I meant I need you to do a front lining. I meant you should stand forward.
Okay. The
I'm
ooze-
undelaying.
Oh, undelaying. Okay.
Sorry.
It's to you.
Oh my gosh.
This is bad.
A little bit.
Fellas, if I don't roll here, I think we wipe.
Yeah, I think you go for it.
It's off guard to me. I'm gonna punch it with my gauntlet.
That is
Well, you know,
Yeah, hero point guarantees.
you know what I have to
Yeah,
do.
hero point guarantees 23 minimum.
Well,
Oh.
the good news is finally some good news. Is with flanking. I'll.
Hmm.
Usually this isn't flanking. Usually it has to be through the token. Yeah, that's not flanking.
Okay.
It has to be from one side to the other of the token. That is not from one side to the other. But that does certainly hit.
And it's not down.
No.
Wasn't that close.
Very, very close.
I'm actually so sad that Oswald never hit anything today.
Mhm.
Oh my god!
25.
shit.
That's another hit.
Hero move.
Please. Please tell me that's down.
What is happening? No
It's
way.
not yet down.
What do you mean?
You're punching it.
Man.
This is crazy. We gotta get you some like fucking bi gloves or something.
Oh boy.
You have one more action. What would you like to
I
do?
do. I think this is now the time for risks. If not now, then never.
Mhm.
I think this is the time for character
How
in
the
character decisions.
fuck was that not killed, man?
I bet he's at like 2 right now.
I bet the odds are that Miss gives you a hero point if you go for it because it's playing into the character of saying that like you gotta fucking buckle down, and it's probably dead for you just saw him get stabbed through the door. I am probably dead and you're gonna save your own life. Mm-hmm. Miss is definitely gonna give you a hero point here.
Anyway, now is the time. High roll. Now is the time. I just hope they don't kill me.
Oh
Okay.
my
What?
god!
Wait, what?
Holy shit.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What?
Healing herself to full.
Buying
Oh,
time.
healing herself. Okay.
Holy crap.
Oh, okay.
Big.
So now I cannot. Now I cannot. I've used my once a day battle medicine now with that.
Okay.
Yeah, do you think that would have killed if it had hit? If you had done an attack roll instead?
Yeah, it would have. What did I favor the chances of me hitting an 11 better than an 18? Yes.
I am going to give you a hero point for still continuing to stand your ground in front of this thing. The double swing on this guy to try to take him down and then healing yourself to continue to frontline. I'm going to give you the hero point for this.
Also, out of curiosity, when does Frighten go away?
Frightened?
Yeah.
At the end of your turn.
At the end
At
of
the
your
end
turn.
of your turn.
Oh.
Or
Have you not
reduces
been
by one.
frightened? Yeah, have you not been frightened this entire time?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh,
No, no, no,
okay.
no.
I saw the.
It's- Wait.
That's
I,
me
I,
stupefied.
yeah, I saw the purple mark at the bottom of Wolfram. That's why I was okay.
It's me being a little silly.
Okay. Wolfram,
So
Hey,
give me a death
the
save.
rest.
hey, let me. I'll wake up. No, I don't.
You don't
but
wake
I am. But I am here.
You are no longer dying.
The rest is up to the
Next.
dice gods. If I go down here, it was meant to be.
Oh.
Okay. Here's how this
Oh.
is going to go. This first swing is definitely going to be on Lucille. So let me do that.
This is winnable.
And this is going to be an attack with its horns as it tries to gore you against the wall. 29.
That's a hit.
That is a hit. Thankfully, not a crit. Damage. 13.
Juno cleans this up.
I. No. The weight is
Then-
getting heavier.
Juno cleans this up.
I'm going to do a 1d2, and this is going to determine whether it swings its glaive at Lucille or Oswald. Glaive strike at Oswald
Okay.
with map 20.
Oh. It's.
Barely a hit.
Not a crit though.
Not a crit. 15 damage.
That's
Yeah, it goes down.
exact.
That's exact.
Oh, rude, dude.
Oh wait, Oswald's at.
Wounded 2. So is he dying 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a dying 3.
No.
Was he wounded 1 or wounded 2 before that?
Wounded 2.
Wait.
So then it would be dying.
Yeah, it would be dying 3.
3.
Yep.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Ooh. Oh boy.
And then a final swing back over to Lucille with full map.
Oh. Okay.
Bob and
Gosh.
weave. The swing slashes through Oswald, taking him down, putting him on his last breath.
I think this is the first time you've rolled below a 10.
And it only had a -10 to the roll.
Slade is currently unconscious.
Next.
Hey, seeing his buddy is currently dealing with Lucille, it is going to come around to Juno.
Thank you.
And in fact, as it comes around its buddy, you see it like kick its foot back and it starts charging at you.
Bro.
And is going to make a horn strike as it charges. I can't. Moving large tokens is so incredibly hard.
Oh, miss. Holy crap!
Ducking out of the way.
We have a chance.
Ducking
Oh my
out of
God.
the way as it charges at you. You see its horns stab into the wall above you. And it like takes a second for it to take them out of the wall. Juno,
She cleans up.
it is now your
Oh
turn.
boy. Oh, I don't know what to do. Well,
Your target
You
is
want-
at very low health.
If you want to delay, I can flank.
yeah. 'Cause I'm at arms with swinging my bayonet and shooting at one or the other, so
Okay,
I'll
fine.
delay.
With a little bit of extra time as it takes its horns out of the wall, Lucille, you are able to go first.
Alright, this time I'm going to be flanking proper. And this thing has to be close to death. It has to be.
This, I will say.
Oh,
the crit! The crit! Hold on, hold.
The
I
dice
want you to die!
Oh my god!
14 damage. This thing pulls its horns out of the wall from above Juno. And Lucille, you take that moment, weaving in between the other one's legs, getting up behind this one, punch to the back. You feel a crack of its spine as it falls over dead. Exact damage.
Oh,
shoot.
Oh my
Pete.
gosh.
holy crap!
And then I'm going to turn around and look at the other one.
Oh,
Is that lunge?
With lunge.
Gauntlet?
let's go!
And that is
Holy
enough.
shit.
One final punch. You feel another crack under your knuckles. And it falls to the ground. Dead. However,
Huh.
we are still in combat. We are still in turn order.
Oswald.
Because
there's a
Oswald
dying
is
Oswald.
currently
Oh, sh-
dying 3.
Oh god.
Juno,
Uh,
you have your action, and then
Oh.
Oswald is going to roll his death save.
all right.
You have a life shot?
Yeah, I was gonna reload life shot. Can I outpray Oswald?
Wait, that doesn't increase your
It does not
aiming at all,
increase your
right?
accuracy, no. I mean, technically you could, but it doesn't increase your accuracy.
It says that he's off guard when.
He's just off guard right now because he's prone.
Oh. Okay.
Um,
I mean, like also the life shot. That's
yeah.
okay.
Trying to shoot this over at him.
Yeah. Can I
Alrighty.
outpray him?
For effect, sure.
All right.
Oswald in your sights. The two giants down. Oh my god.
Okay.
And with that, your healing
God.
shot hits.
Oh boy.
Weaving
Alright,
it
how much-
through the two downed giant bodies in front of you, you manage to hit Oswald. And it heals, I believe,
1d4?
24 plus 1.
Okay.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Yeah.
The important thing is that you hit.
Let's fucking go. Okay, he's wounded 3 now. Oh boy.
It's fun. We are resting.
Yeah. We're taking our sweet
We
time.
are sleeping.
I think we need a long. We need to take the day after this.
Mm-hmm.
Unconscious
You know-
people can't talk right now.
Juno walks.
Well, it's a good
Or
thing I
shit.
wasn't talking in character.
Juno walks over to Lucille,
And neither was Dragon.
walking through the rubble. Sorry, I got a little too jumbled with your words to move in front of you. There's so many things happening. I just couldn't believe my eyes. I'm just sorry.
Lucille, finally, after life-threatening combat, down to the actual wire, having sealed her resolve twice, battle medicine herself, battle medicine again, running purely just on adrenaline right now, and once the threats are finally dead and seeing no one is bleeding out, just collapses on the spot.
I guess now's the time to hopefully try to get everyone back.
Mustering up what strength she has remaining, which is surprisingly a good amount of HP, she goes first to check on Slate, who is outside of everyone's line of sight, and is very relieved to see that, although very battered up and unconscious, is still alive.
Wolfram, out of the two who are down, you are the first one to come back as the gentle light of your Aeon Stone gives you 1 HP.
Mm-hmm. Oh. He stands up and looks around and like leans back against the wall, puts his hand on his head, and then on the sides and just starts like rubbing, checking, and wincing in the pain any place he presses. And he looks across, over the 2 piles of bones where the minotaurs, and kind of looks at Juno, completely unharmed, and like blinks several times, just like staring at her, and then looks to the side and sees Oswald, lying on the ground, and Lucille over there looking through the doorway. Where's Slate?
Just across the hall.
He's fine. Lucille sat against the wall again, right next to the door. He crawls over just to drag Slate into the room, just in case any of the any other cleaners show up.
I take it we won, huh?
You could call it that.
Nobody died, right?
Not for good.
Not for good, yeah.
For better or for worse. Tomorrow is another day.
Juno, what are you doing here?
She's really frazzled just at the very, very poor performance she had today. but with any feeling that she has, she'll walk up to Oswald first to just, check on him, get him up, and can I focus and heal companion?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to start taking some time here as you guys catch your breath.
There is no catching my breath, at least. I'm
Yeah.
spent.
Absolutely
Like-
spent. I almost imagine your battle medicine as like these little patches, like literally just like adrenaline patches, like
Yeah,
something
if
to
I-
get you back into it.
If I could, I literally would. It literally would just be like an EpiPen or something, or adrenaline shot.
Mhm. It's like the fantasy equivalent.
The the once a day medic dedication could be the fantasy equivalent of a adrenaline shot.
Yeah. And I would say after those 10 minutes, Slate, you come to as well. 1 HP awake. Head probably pounding. Juno, as you take your time to refocus, sort of patching up Oswald and taking care of him, something glints in the corner of your eye that is on the giant undead next to you.
By the way, how much wounded does he lose?
Wounded condition just ends after
Okay.
10 more minutes. So, assuming that there's going to be another 10 minutes, since he is full health, the wounds would be healed.
Okay.
Um,
Do it when we do another round of actions.
Do you investigate that little glint?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to drag something over to y'all's stash. You see a small stone with a symbol carved into it. That's sort of dangling from a chain, a rusty chain on its belt. The unusual object is now in your guys' storage. On top of that, these guys do have large glaives on them, although they would be mighty hard to carry and incredibly hard to put in the box. Same with the giant half plate that is on them. Technically worth a sizable amount of gold, even as broken and battered as it is, but hard to take with you. Do we want to do any treat wounds or anything like that? Or are you guys, for the sake of time, planning on just resting anyways?
I
For
don't
for
think,
sure.
I don't think Slate
Yeah.
would be Slate, like, upon recovering at 1 HP.
Mhm.
His first instinct is to check and make sure people are okay, and then realizes he does not have the energy to even really move that much, let alone try to look at people. So I will not be treating wounds even on myself. Like, he went down like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. If not for that, hero point in the back pocket,
Yeah.
the would have been dead. Okay. So after probably another 10 20 minutes reasonably to get yourselves like in a position where you can walk at the very least, you guys make your way down the hall until you find a side door which opens to the same sort of empty rooms with like haphazard furniture sort of placed within them. This one happens to have a bed and a half broken chair, but anything will work for what you guys need right now. If anybody has any campfire talk or In that same sense, you guys can feel free to.
I imagine Wolfram would definitely not be interested in speaking. Like, this seems like a quiet kind of be thankful we're alive kind of situation.
Juno kind of feels like she doesn't even deserve to speak because of how unscathed she made it out.
A quiet rest then. Let's get into daily prep.
Okay, I just counted.
Mm-hmm.
I took 94 damage that encounter,
Eesh.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That's nuts.
and I did not go down.
That would have killed me like
Holy.
5 times.
Fighter with plenty of ways to keep themselves healed. You also, by doing that though, missed out on a couple rounds of, being able to attack. But
Yep.
you were alive. I will also say, for clarity's sake and for, just something to think on, both of them were like near death for a couple turns.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should have finished the lower one for sure.
Thinking about, like, if all of that damage would have went into like one of them, you guys would have taken one down a lot earlier and probably taken some less damage. Hindsight is 2020, but focusing fire on like a target and sort of communicating that is pretty important.
Mhm.
So just something to keep your mind on when running into encounters and stuff. And that was yeah. Not an extreme encounter, Smiles.
No.
Yeah.
We made it
What-
one.
What were the levels of
Is it
those
a
guys
severe
anyway?
one at least?
If you can say, that's okay if you can't.
Yeah, if you can't say it's fine.
Yeah, I
That's
can't
okay, take your
say.
time.
I
'Cause I
can't
think
say. However,
It might reveal what a roll of a 2 is.
yeah, I can't say. However, it just goes to show that like I as a DM can craft these fights, and some of them you guys will turn into cake, and sometimes it doesn't happen. I do not get to choose the important fights. However, you guys did make it through, and that's what matters. Looks like everybody restored their resolve, health, stamina.
I did have something I wanted to do during the daily prep in quotes thing.
Yeah, sure.
Because Slate is making the healing potions as he normally does in the morning, and is thinking back on that encounter we just did,
Mhm.
And kind of stops like halfway through making them, and grabs at the like dove, wooden dove that he has around his neck. Dawnflower, I need to be stronger. I was a liability that got my allies hurt because of my choices, and I know I can do better and be stronger for this group. And that's also me switching out to take mystical armor and cleanse affliction instead of the things that are going to sap my HP to heal my friends. I am taking more an offensive like bonus thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very, very good. And I'm assuming you're going to kind of be casting Mystic Armor at the start of the day too.
Yes, I will. I will be
Just
casting
automatically.
Mystic Armor.
Yeah.
I think it should improve my AC at least, and I also checked that Shield, Protection, and Mystic Armor give item, circumstance, and status to AC individually, so I could have all 3 of them at the same time.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
sorry.
just have Explorer's Clothing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I have Explorer's Clothing, so in theory,
yeah,
it
so
brings
this
my
is
AC
a-
up by 1.
Yeah, this is a +1 item
Yeah.
bonus. So, yep.
But like in that fight, that would have saved me from a crit twice had I had the permanent +1.
Mhm. Every +1 matters.
Yep.
Mhm.
Cool. Putting that in your repertoire. We recover after a night of, well, night, quote unquote, a rest of a certainly quiet rest. Morning comes, and first things first, I'm going to ask. It's been about 2.5 hours, believe it or not. Are we good to do a little bit more? At least see what the next thing is. Probably not do another combat, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
cool. So, let me roll your guys' first fates die as you all wake up and step foot again into the halls. 6.
I guess also during all this, Slade has 6 elixirs of life that he made. I forget, can Wolfram benefit from those?
Mm-hmm. In fact, he can only benefit from elixirs of life and not healing potions.
Yeah.
Because they're
That's why I use-
alchemical.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How do people want to split these between them, just so we have some immediate healing if needed?
Yeah, definitely I'll take like 1 or 2 of them.
I will drag them to the stash, and people just take what they need.
Okay. You have 6 of them.
Yeah, I can make 6 per day.
Imagine Wolfram will take exactly 1 of them.
Probably I'll take 2.
I mean, they are only a D6, but like,
That'll get somebody up, though, at least.
Mm-hmm.
yep. I'll take the last 2 then.
Hey, what do we think about Lucille having a bludgeoning weapon? That's not her fist. That does more than D4 damage.
Oh.
Do you have any bulk to spare?
No.
Oh, damn, 8 and 9 light. Yeesh. Well, that's rough. Hey, did we loot the half plate from those guys that were right here? Can we sell the half plate that was here? The 2 half plates that makes a full plate? You
It
know?
was too big.
It doesn't
It
fit in the
is
box.
We can't put that in the
incredibly
box? I'll break that shit
No.
down. Hold up.
Smash it.
I'd let you roll crafting to try to break it down.
Oh, I got you, fam.
You
I
have-
got you, boo.
You literally have like fire magic, so like
Yeah, I imagine I fucking not weld, sorry. Plasma cut that fucker.
I'll eat.
Okay, sorry, hold on. Oop.
Oh.
Yeah, Juno got it, and then I
got
assisted.
it. Juno sees you tinkering with it, and she's like,
Juno
"Here, give
points me
that."
where to
She
go,
just
and I just
smashes
cut.
it on the wall.
Cool. Breaking it down, I mean, it was already going to sell for less than full price, but hey, it's
I
still
mean, I'll take quarter of full price. I don't care.
Still,
It's materials now.
still quite a bit, and I will hold on.
Money.
I think also like having that job to do while we were resting would be nice to just get it off our mind.
Mm.
It's something to do to not focus on what happened.
Right, not be like, oh yeah, I almost died.
So you guys get a total. That's a pretty fine job, 24. So you guys
Ooh.
get half price for both of them, which comes out to a total of 36 gold.
Hmm.
We're rich.
Nice.
I will say there's not a really good way to sell the glaives or like break down the glaives and sell them,
Right.
because if you break them down, they're not
There's
even
just
that
a blade.
useful. Yeah.
When we break part of it and sell it as a sword instead of a glaive.
Like a dagger.
Has anybody added the gold to the stash yet?
No.
36? Okay.
Cool.
Oh, there's an object in here to be identified.
Oh, I
Yes.
got it.
Hey, I got you.
Oh, you got it.
What skill you want here? Yeah, let the nerd handle it.
Press the funny. Actually, I guess it wouldn't be that. What one do you want to use, Smiles?
Hold on. Miss has to come up with a random silly little lie
Just
to tell me.
So,
Yeah.
Um,
Either this or this.
Wolfram, you taking a look at it first, examine it and suspect that it is a cursed rune, which would apply some kind of curse to whatever you put it on. And before you have the chance to sort of throw it away or anything of the sort, Juno takes a second look at it and identifies it.
Dang, I rolled a 1.
Because I already put it into your... Oh, there we go. Bump. It is a vitalizing rune. I will post
Because if
this-
I had failed but not crit failed, Miss would have told me that it was a vitalizing rune that was cursed. Because I have dubious knowledge. I don't know if that's how it works, you know, because it's not recall knowledge. But I'll believe it.
you definitely crit failed. Thankfully,
That's twice this session.
Thankfully, Juno is there to have your back.
Actually.
Vitalizing.
My ass would have thrown it away so fast.
It's pretty crazy.
As she
I
threw it
believe
away,
myself.
she catches it and she's like, wait a minute. Hold on. Who wants this?
Who has weapons?
I mean, that would be me or Lucille. Then.
Honestly, that would be a really good thing to have in here. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I will say, applying this will take, some amount of time of you guys sort of standing still.
I
it is
got
it
you.
is still like crafting, like actual crafting. But yeah, nice thing to have. Or you can put the weapon that you want it on and some gold in a box and have Lilith take care of it during daily prep.
Do we want it now or later?
Might as well use it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're only
Who wants
losing
it?
in game times. And I feel like we would want to take every edge.
Especially with how many undead we have encountered down here, it would be very good to have something that does more things to undead.
Juno's crafting pop-up shop has opened.
Hey, I'll have you know, I don't have anything for this. Never mind.
Oh, we both have +9. That's crazy.
I do have +9, but I only have an alchemist toolkit. I don't have crafting tools to do stuff with.
I don't even think
If
I
that's
have
a thing.
crafting tools.
If that's a thing, I don't remember.
I mean, the craft activity
Transferring grids.
is
Does it have any requirements?
well, craft says you need the alchemical crafting skill feat to craft alchemical and magical crafting feat to craft magic items.
Hold
so
on.
that I don't. Yeah.
I have the page.
Oh,
I'm giving
She
it.
found it.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Well, good news.
By the rune being transferred.
Well, we don't know if it's alchemicals.
Well, it's not alchemical. It's magical. We
Oh,
know it's
never
not
mind.
alchemical.
Bad news, Chad.
But we
So
also
nobody
know we're not
here-
crafting it. We're just transferring it.
Does
Yeah,
anybody
that's me.
here have magical crafting?
Do we need magical to transfer, or I thought it was only to
Let me double check.
make it. I thought.
I'll be right back.
I do not.
And
have
you
it.
must be able, yes, for transferring runes, you must be able to craft magical items.
Into the box with ye.
Yeah, I mean,
If Lucille is willing to part with her slave
Well, it would be
or whatever.
Since you guys are now after daily prep, like you guys, this is sort of like while you guys are walking or whatever, you guys are discovered that it's a vitalizing rune. So it would be during next daily prep when you'd put it in, unless you want to take another,
I see.
8 hours of rest now.
While people are talking about the weapon to give the rune over and all, after having a moment's rest, Lucille's just staring daggers into Juno right now.
Juno like turns from talking to Wolfram and meets eyes with Lucille and kind of looks away really quickly and cowers. Go on. Feel free to press whatever you need to.
You know it's not a day trip, right?
I
We,
am aware.
all of us, every single one of us, was just a hair's thickness away from death. We all could have died there. Except you. I didn't think about it at the time because I was so overwhelmed. But I don't think I saw a single scratch on you.
I will admit, I kind of on the
Cowering in the corner?
not my proudest moment, that's for sure. It was kind of an awkward angle for most of my shots, and I have no excuses.
If our luck went any different at all, we would be dead. Not just me, not just Slate. Oswald would be dead. Wolfram would be dead. How about you think about that next time?
Oh, I am. Don't worry.
Really, I am worrying.
Feel free to.
And she just scoffs and turns back forward to continue walking.
Wolfram, you notice something strange in one of the walls. Most of the time, as you guys are, walking through these, you're seeing the same sort of copy-paste walls, the same copy-paste floor. But you notice a difference in one of the walls. There is a crack that runs. It's not huge. It's enough that you might be able to see whatever is on the other side of the crack. A bit of a peephole, if you will. Do you investigate or point it out?
I imagine after the bashing of Juno, maybe like 10 minutes later, Wolfram would, since he's probably walking next to Juno and Oswald, says, "Hey, you did fine. I'm glad you're still with us." And even though, whoa, check that out.
What? Where?
It's like a little peeper.
Oh, a little creepy.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Probably don't get too close.
I mean, just my eyeball. Let me just feel it out.
You, without getting too close, the first thing that you notice is what you'd expect based on like some of the like hallways that end abruptly under them is like stone most of the time, like stone or dirt or whatever stuff from the caves. But you see whatever is through this crack is like red. Like maybe not the color of the carpet under you, but maybe a bit darker than that.
It's like looking into Lucille's eyes.
Both are just as intimidating.
Yeah, I don't like this. Why don't you take a look?
I could try.
Juno, taking a squint at it, you almost immediately recognize at least the material on the other side, as that of flesh, like meat, on the other side.
Why the who? What is it?
Almost like flesh over there. Might be maybe.
You think we're here? Hold on, guys. Hold on. He says, turn just to make sure that the other two weren't walking on. I think we got something on the other side of this wall.
Don't want to be too hasty now.
Lucille like raises her Guise arm at that comment.
No, I'm not pulling any gems out of the wall.
Is.
Don't worry.
Yeah, it certainly looks like flesh rather than like raw material.
I found a little peeper, and it looks like
Flesh?
there's something on the other side, like fleshy.
Maybe like muscle or something.
I'd hate to go on further and not investigate it and then have it sneak up behind us. whatever it is.
Did the book that you found of this place mention what the center of this place is going to look like?
I guess it is a living castle, isn't it?
We
We
don't
did
know
talk
if it's
about
part
the
of the
heart.
castle.
So maybe we're getting close to the heart.
Watch it be like its stomach.
The book that you have,
Mm-hmm.
you page through it without getting too much closer to this thing at the current moment. You page through and you notice a word that sort of strikes you as you're like looking at trying to find. Remember that this is like cooking recipes and stuff like that, so you're actively trying to like decipher it to see what the stuff means. Something jumps out at you that you have to like reread a couple times. And it's Carrion Halls. Carrion spelled like
Carin.
yeah.
Carrion, isn't that like a term for like birds, like the flesh that they leave behind? Is that right? Like vultures and stuff like that?
Hell if I know.
Yeah, it's like the decaying like the carcass.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like after like a what was the thing that we fought on the ramp? The hippogriff?
Griff?
Yeah, like after a hippogriff eats something, it'll like eat all the meat and then like leave all the guts and other nasty sinews just sitting there. I'm pretty sure that's carrion. So I feel like the book I've got, the journal, is talking about this. I mean, let's smell it.
Ugh.
Fine.
Do you get closer and smell it, or are you just smelling it from there?
Oh god.
Ugh. That even jumps Lucille a little.
It smells bad, like
Ugh.
flashback. Whoa, wait, keep yourself there.
Hold on.
Oh no.
I didn't say
Fortitude
stop.
save.
Oh,
You
hold
didn't
on.
say game pause, so he's allowed to
Ah,
choose.
True, exactly.
Here, let me do that real quick.
Yeah, hold on. And then I'm gonna cast a spell, put my telekinetic finger in the hole, and like scrape the edge of the hole, and then like, you guys want to get a whiff and like present
No.
it to the
No.
group.
We're good.
Let's stop you there. As you're doing the thing with you take a sniff, and you notice as you get closer and like take this sniff, that you can see it like ripple or pulse, like
As I sniff?
it moves as you are like closer to it, and as you sort
Hey,
of
dude, can I back up?
you're not doing your funny little telekinetic hand trick.
Oh, I gotta do the bit. Okay.
As you
Oh,
you
no.
know, curiosity getting the best of you, stick your telekinetic hand in there. As you run the finger across this, you see like some of the muscle strands like move, and an eye appears. This eye has black sclera and a red iris with a deep dark pupil in the center, and it stares at you. What do you do?
I stare back and slowly back up, and then keeping eye contact, not blinking. We should go. It's something watching me right now.
I mean, we know that the hulls are alive.
I think it's more alive than you believe.
Do I see the eye that's staring at us?
For a moment, Juno, who had been sort of like looking over Wolfram's shoulder, probably would have seen it, but Wolfram, as you sort of step back, you see it close and like retreat back into the flesh.
Shakes his shoulders. You saw that too, right?
A little flash of it, yeah.
Saw what?
An eye?
The
Ball?
peeper.
Yeah, whatever Kiddo
And-
said. Yeah.
An eye in the flesh? The flesh wall?
It seemed it
One moment it was just flesh and like rippling, and then it like sensed me near it, and then an eye appeared out of nowhere.
certainly looks alive. Or
I think we found the living castle.
I hate this hole.
do we wanted I don't even know what what we could do now.
So we're walking into a place called the Carrion Halls then,
Seems
and
so.
a giant flesh
Allegedly.
eye. Oh my gosh.
How bad could it be? Unless the carrion halls are over there, like through the like those are the carrion halls, and we're just in like the normal walls, and maybe like perhaps the carrion walls are like the arteries of a creature that take us
Mhm.
closer to the heart.
Isn't that where we're trying to go?
Mm-hmm.
It
Yes.
is. I
Well,
fucking
let's
hate this hole.
bust the wall down.
Uh
The
perhaps
wall?
there
Yeah, we
might
gotta
Yeah.
get
just
to the
be an
carrion hall.
There
entrance.
is.
Yeah, it's behind the wall.
It's behind the walls.
I mean, who knows?
It's
We
in our
could
walls.
there could be another doorway.
You want me to poke the eye out?
I
Is
don't
that
know
what
if we
you're
should
saying?
anger
The
it.
eye's already gone.
I mean, I'm sure it'll reappear if you want. Yeah, step right up, Slate. Go for it. Go check if the eye's gone or not.
I mean,
It's
I
not.
thought we had a plan. Are we breaking down the wall, or are we trying to figure out more about it before we head in there?
Let me look around. Maybe
I
like
I
further
worry.
down the hallway.
I'm not exactly keen in breaking walls that aren't meant to be broken.
I worry that if we go much further, we won't be able to rest until we've taken care of this. If the walls and the halls turn into that flesh, we won't be able to rest safely.
What is this for, Juno?
Just to see if there's any other indication of it continuing further, like
Like,
down.
like if it opens up later, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Into that.
instead of
We're
just
entering a new
breaking it.
biome.
Yeah.
Looking
Does it
looking
seem?
looking farther down the hall, you don't notice like the rest of the hall just looks fine. This one scar in the wall is the only thing that sort of points to that being there.
Okay, wait. To clarify, how big is this thing already? Like, is it like an actual like small peephole like on a door, or is it like a crack?
It's like I would say, I mean, it's big enough that Wolfram was able to, stick his little telekinetic hand in there. So I would say like, the size of the like letter slots on doors. I would say like maybe a bit,
Mm.
maybe a bit thinner than that, but about that size.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, seems like we just might have to make our way in.
All right.
Well,
But I don't think it's harmed us. It just kind of looked at us funny. It's real creepy, but I don't think.
did it look like a helpful eye?
Not really. It was pretty demonic or scary.
Well, I'm thinking of taking this crowbar and making that crack a little bit bigger.
Sure.
And
I see.
if you object or want to stop me, let me know, because I'm going to do it.
No, I think that's the way we need to go.
I say we go for it. Hey, if you want to make it really pissed off, let me heat the crowbar up real quick.
I'm just gonna step back.
Mm.
What do you mean heat the crowbar up with? I'm
I-
holding it.
Well, I can.
Like the
You've got
edge?
gauntlets on, don't you?
That's okay. I
It's
think
like you
Lucille
got like
got
you
it.
basically got like oven mitts over there.
Gina walks over to Wolfram and just shuts him up.
Wait, I'm
Just
gonna
let her
try.
handle it.
I'm gonna try to force open that crack a
I
little bit
meant the
more.
gloves, not our hands.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Oh boy.
Meh.
It's pretty meh. You put in your crowbar and start to try and like break through the stone slabs of this wall, and they don't budge that much. But as you shove this in there, you just before, or maybe like soon after, maybe you try it for a second, and it's like, man, this is tough. Like, take the crowbar out for a second. You see that eye again in front of you, the same one that the others were talking about. A black sclera, red iris, and a dark void-like pupil.
See, it's right there. Did you see it? Did you catch it?
I'm staring it down right now. I fucking hate this castle, but so long as I keep breathing, I'm going to make its life hell.
You feel the hulls, in fact, everybody.
Oh man.
It starts as like a little shake. Enough that like you wouldn't even really notice it, but the longer that Lucille sort of stands here, you feel the hulls start to tremor.
Yeah, I'm pulling my Grease arm out and looking around to see whether it's the eye that's causing it or anything else.
You don't see anything like down the halls, but it is getting worse and worse by the second. And as you step away, it doesn't just immediately go away, but it starts to slow until the shaking stops. And you see the eye retreat back into the flesh once more. Something now knows you're here.